Once again, friends, are you my friends? This is the question you need to ask yourself. Put it in the comments. You think I'm afraid? No tengo miedo. No tengo miedo. To hold on, never let go. 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 So I am going to. It is 2:45 p.m. I have been to the gym. I've drinking coffee. I've taken a shower. And I've already drove what feels like a lot. I exercised already, but nothing. There ain't no rules that says I can't exercise just a little bit more. Because why not? Because I can. And my philosophy is, if you can do something, then do it. So what's been happening in the news today? There was a tsunami warning for Eureka, which is in Northern California, and parts of Southern Oregon, I think. Southern Oregon might have been the entire coast of Oregon. I don't know, but there was an earthquake 7.0 that happened off the coast of Northern California and didn't feel it for shit. So there was a tsunami warning issued. So that was fun, huh? That was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel like Jack Black. 6. Let's continue with this music thing. We are continuing. We were playing G minor last time. Wait a minute, where's the sound, buddy? Where's the sound, buddy guy? I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy guy. Where is the sound? Do we have it now? Yes, we do. Can we put it up just a little bit? Actually, a lot. And then I'm going to go into the B flat chord here. Yeah, B flat chord here. And then I'm going to change the key and go into A flat chord. So, and then we can go back to G minor. Ah, the sound. Man, I hate when that happens. I don't know anything about anything. Life sucks. So, it usually takes a while for this to come back, and I'm not sure if I can just leave it, walk away, and come back, and it'll turn, or if I have to continually be. There we go, and we're back. Thank goodness. Oh, G minor. G minor. Then G minor, B flat major. We can even go B flat major 7, and then A flat major 7. So we can go. We definitely could do that. So stay here, right? For I don't know how long, right? Beats, right? Music is actually not. It's easy and then it's difficult. It's easy to learn, difficult to master. It's one of those things. Because your ears follow what you play. It's an emotion. Your ears can make the distinction. So that's why we're able to differentiate between dissonance and consonance within a key or a chord. This is G major, but if I were to switch it up, you can immediately feel it. And feel is the word, because these are sound waves traveling through air. You literally can feel the change. So when I go from the G minor chord to the B flat major, add a 7th in there, and then to the A flat major, we can stay in there for as that's the tricky part. What are we doing there? So we can stay here, right? So G major is nice. I'm staying here, adding a little bit of a, I don't know what you would call that. What you call that? I'm adding a little bit of a suspend 2. So I'm going. That's all G major minor, and then that's the suspended 2, right? So that could be. Okay, so. So there was my attempt to prolong it, because I didn't want to just simply go into the chord changes. I kind of wanted to play with it a little bit, stay in it a little bit longer. So it required me to so this is B flat major 7. Let's play around with B flat major 7 a little bit. What are the notes? B flat, D, F, and A. Right? Okay, so let's continue to play with it a little bit. We're going here. We can go. Now this is a little bit tricky, see, because with G minor. Well, actually, hold on. Because I can't just bring the seventh down. I'm not gonna mess around with the major seven here. I'm gonna just stay with the B flat triad chord here. So let's bring this one, which is the fifth. Let's bring the fifth down an octave. So it's F. We're gonna go here, right? Now this is interesting, right? So this is the feeling. I'm playing with the chord here, and I'm like kind of letting it fill me up. God, I hate the way I describe things sometimes. But yeah, I'm letting those sounds engulf me, like just letting my ears listen to it and see what the feeling is, right? Let's bring the third down another octave. So you can hear it, right? Well, yeah, I can hear a little bit here in this, where we can transition into the G minor chord, because they share. I think they're in the same key. B flat is in the same key as G minor, and that's cool because I don't know. You can just like here, G minor, right? Practicing with G minor. Right? Right? And right here. These are how I'm going to transition into. See if it works. And that's the other thing too. I just went from the B flat into the G minor, but it didn't feel as heavy this time around. The G minor is a pretty heavy sounding chord to play in. It sounds solemn. It's kind of like you're wading through water. Wading through water. But then when you transition that into the Yeah, see? Now, let's see if we can get that A flat in here. Nah, that's a different one. That's F minor. Now we're going into different chords, which is too complicated for me at this moment. I really am focused on. Let's keep it simple. That's KISS. Yeah. I added an F minor in there. I added F minor just to mess around a little bit. Don't even. And actually, we can even add a little bit of that. See how this sounds, right? so dissonant. But we're back here. Yeah, this is just simple. I did this, but that was terrible. I'm just liking it. I'm not really trying too hard. And plus, these chords are hard to do. Alright, cool. So there's that. Didn't sound too bad. I mean, cool. I like that I'm able to transition into chords. I do like that. I do like the fact that I'm listening to the sounds. I really do appreciate that. I want to do a better job of being creative with the transitions. Like, what can I do here, right? Like, I have a tendency to be stuck. I'm like, okay, you're only playing 3 notes. You're playing G minor triad, and so you're kind of limited to the 1, 3, and the 5. But you can play those in an octave. So 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. So you can go, right? Wait a minute. So there you go. So you have more notes to play, right? Here's the thing as well. How do you stay within those 3 notes and have it not get boring? How much can you do with 3 notes? I mean, you could do a lot, right? You can go. Okay, so there. I just needed to do that then, I guess, just to get a little bit creative. And then, but that's the thing, like, that is requiring a lot of my attention on one hand. And if I can, like, stay focused, and if this if I could get on a real piano, ugh. No. So there are obviously things to be done. But how would I transition that, right? So, like, not transition, but in my head, I have preconceived notions of what good music sounds like. And it kind of gets boring playing it over and over and over again. Which, I guess that's more of a me problem than anything. I'm getting hungry. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just wanted to show my vocal warm-up techniques. Gurgling water, a way to keep the vocal cords moist as you go through. Well, me, I only go through like one exercise. Like, I don't really go by like exercises formally. I just pretty much vocalize. I just open my mouth and have sound come out of it. And then I feel like I'm protected from any damage that I could do because the water burns, so it's not like you can just willy-nilly free do it. I mean, it does require concentration, but I mean, it's something where you can multitask, which is what I was doing. I was lifting weights and gurgling at the same time to kind of warm up my vocal cords. But you have, and if you're doing that, you're just vocalizing. But you have like water, then the water is gonna like, I don't know. It's just a way. It's just, I don't know. It's just a little trick, I guess. I'm like done being so hard on myself to sound smart. I am smart. Don't need to try so hard to be smart. I can just be smart. And with music, it's not traditional intelligence. 1 + 1 = 2. You can follow that. When you explain 1 + 1 to somebody, it's tricky, but not like music is tricky. Music, you are almost channeling spiritual energy. You're not really doing that when you're explaining math. You're not saying like, oh, you must feel the one. But with music, it very much is magic. It's science too. I mean, you think about the 1, 3, 5, that's math, right? You play music in time, but the feeling itself, creating music, is what I want to do. I don't cover other people's songs. I want to create songs that other people cover. I think that would be pretty cool. That's why I'm putting in so much work to practice music and see where that takes me next. Could take me to so many different places, which would be pretty cool. Kind of scary to think about. And I'm not really doing anything in terms of seeking opportunities. It would, I don't know, like, would anyone pay me to just get up there and play? Because I don't have anything practiced in terms of like repertoire. That's one of the things that I don't do. I don't have a repertoire. I just go up there and do my thing, you know. Would anyone pay me for that? Probably not, right? That's what I'm thinking. But I imagine somebody might, I guess. But who? That's the struggle, and that's the difficult part. Like finding someone who would pay me to perform. Not that I have like, it requires something. Like, what's it gonna take for me to find those opportunities? They need to be there, one, and then they're not there for a long time. I can't imagine. That's where networking and socializing come into play. It's a weird angle. But that's where networking and socializing comes into play. You go talk to club managers, club owners, or whatever, and I don't know. I don't even know. What would you say, you know? Like, hey, I guess I'm a musician. I don't want to offend actual musicians, but if you want to hear what I can do, check out my YouTube videos, I guess. I mean, I'll show you. Let me come in and interview, I guess, for an opportunity to play at your club with people, I guess, in it. Because I'm picturing, like, being at a piano. Like, the kind of opportunity I'm thinking about is a place that has a piano. And this place of business would hire me to play piano there. For whatever reason. I mean, I don't know, if I was a business owner and I was hiring somebody to come and play piano, I would do that because I would hope that it would do something to the atmosphere. So I guess you would want the piano player to not be such a, I don't know. You don't want your piano player to bring the energy down, I guess. I mean, you would want people to be coming back. And that's the tricky part. Like, you would have to, as a business owner, like, hire different piano players, I guess. I'm being specific about the piano player because, I don't know. I mean, but you could be a bass player, I guess, you know? But who's hiring a piano player? Or who's hiring live music, right? Restaurants, normally. And I have seen a restaurant that says live music, and I've never checked it out. You would think that live music raises the mystique of a restaurant. And if a restaurant has live music, then they gotta charge more. So, in order for them to charge more, they gotta have people who are gonna pay more. And I guess that's where it comes in. Like, the musicians that they hire have to vibe with their clientele. So it's really up to the musician. If I were to go and play piano at a club, then it would be up to me to make myself, or be actually, as open as possible as a musician. And like, be like, hey, this is who I am. Maybe you vibe. Because with entertainment, people want to vibe with people, not just be entertained, right? Because you can't just, I mean, go up there and take your shirt off, right? Like, maybe that's what it is. Like, it's you go into entertainment doing one thing, but that, you know, you hear stories of people who are like, oh yeah, I was doing this, but then I went and did this because that's what paid the bills. Like, I'm kind of headstrong. I only want to be, I if I'm going in there to play the piano, then I'm gonna play the piano. I'm not gonna, I don't know, I guess, risk or take any chances to my detriment. But that's why I work hard. I work very, very hard. And it's, I don't know. Would I rather work hard, or would I rather take risks? take risks. Take risks, I guess. But how embarrassing to just take your shirt off. It's I don't know. I think I'm too sheltered. And so it just doesn't seem like entertainment is where I'm going to be successful at. I play piano and I'll enjoy playing piano, but I don't think I don't know. I mean, ultimately it's not up on me if I go and if I get hired to play the piano. If I'm a business and I'm hiring the person to play the piano and they don't, and it's not worth it for me, right? Like, I don't know, I would pay them, let's say I pay them $100 for an hour, right? To play the piano. What would I expect as a business owner? Probably nothing, right? I would just want the dude to play the piano. Assuming I have a business that's already, like, assuming that I know what I'm doing and I'm confident in it. I think I've heard of stories where businesses are like, "Oh, it's the piano player's fault." You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess it would be if the piano player didn't play anything, or if they played like, I don't know. I guess it also depends on the vibe you're trying to set, right? Like, if you're a punk cafe or whatever, and you hire a piano person to play punk, how would you even do that? You would, I don't know. What are even punk chords? I guess I don't know. I've only been practicing a certain style, right? Slow, melodic. I can't really get rhythmic with this because it's too hard. There's a lag. There's a lag between when I press the key and when the sound comes out. So I can't. So it makes it really difficult. I can't like practice rhythmic stuff on the piano. So I'm kind of limited in what I can do, but not limited in what I can accomplish though. So I'm thinking a lot. I'm hungry. It's 3:30. I'm glad that I spent this time doing this. I'm probably gonna play some video games. Uh, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm thinking too much.